Happy holidays and welcome to the Daily Mix. I just want you to know I had a whole other costume on before this, but it just didn't work with the camera setup. So I wanted to show you how spirited we are here at SCL TV. We're having a lot of fun today. And as you can see, the set is all decorated. Now this past weekend, I went on Saturday and saw 5 Santas. I saw Santa at 5 different stops. First, we were in the parade in Crestwood to usher Santa in. We threw candy to kids on the street. That was a ton of fun. That's my car there behind us right there. So that was a great time. Then we went to St. Louis Harley-Davidson, which, by the way, I took a photo with my dad, but they haven't sent it to me yet. But I did take one of just my dad, the motorcycle, and Santa himself, which was awesome. Then Dad and I went to the Kirkwood Firehouse. You could donate a couple of toys to Toys to Tots, and then they would go ahead and take your photo with that beautiful backdrop. So I got that right there, which is pretty awesome. Dad is doing all of this against his will, by the way. Then we went to the Teddy Bear House. Now, if you're not familiar with the Teddy Bear House, it is kind of like Candy Cane Lane, but it's over there by Grant's Farm. So of course it's free to drive by, check out everything they had going. And then on Saturday, they actually had Santa outside. So it was really fun to hang out and get my photo taken with Santa. But that is not all. This one is also for everybody, and it is going all the way until Christmas. Bass Pro Shop will take a free photo of you and print it out and give it to you at Santa's Workshop. They like it if you make reservations, but you do not have to make reservations. You can just show up. There's a location in Sunset Hills and one in St. Charles. And it's a good way to get a free family photo with Santa. This is gonna have to go here in a minute. I am so excited to tell you everything that's going on in and around St. Louis for the holiday season. And if you're looking for more gifts, maybe you don't know what to buy somebody, Bissinger's and Chocolate could be the place for you to go. We got to go, check it out, take a little tour. You're gonna see that tour, but just know they've got a lot of awesome Christmas, holiday, Hanukkah. If you can think of the holiday, they have it in chocolate. So let's get started on today's Daily Mix. This is so fun. A Metro East couple is making news far and wide. Edward LaRue and Marlene Parsons recently tied the knot, and where they got married has everyone talking. The couple first met in a water aerobics class at the Collinsville-Maryville Troy YMCA. Nearly 2 years after their first date, the couple decided to get married, and it seemed only right to have the ceremony where the magic first began in the YMCA pool. The happy couple was surrounded by family and friends as they said their vows, led by the center's aquatics director. This is amazing. How cute is that? I think that is adorable. We would like to say congratulations to the happy couple. We hope you enjoy your holiday season as a newlyweds. And if you are looking for some fun ways to get in and out in the spirit, we've got you covered. We got you covered too, don't worry. If you're coupled up, not coupled up, have family, don't have family, we got you covered. Plenty of great spots to start. First of all, you can escape to a wild winter wonderland at the St. Louis Zoo. WonderLights, presented by Commerce Bank, offers spectacular holiday displays and festive family fun, including pictures with Santa, the holiday market, roaming entertainment, and free craft stations. Tickets also include admission to the 4D Theater, featuring Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. WonderLights runs from 5 to 8:30 on most nights through December 28th. You can find a full schedule at stlzoo.org. Of course, the magic has returned to St. Louis Union Station with the Polar Express train ride. The adventure comes to life with daily round trips to the North Pole. Passengers will get their ticket punched, enjoy hot chocolate and cookies served by the dancing chefs, read-alongs with the classic book, the Polar Express, and meet Santa, the man himself, who will give each guest their first gift of Christmas. The Polar Express runs through December 30th. You can learn more at stlpolarexpressride.com. The Missouri Botanical Garden has been transformed into an enchanted wonderland with more than 2 million dazzling lights. This year's Garden Glow promises to be the biggest and brightest ever, with even more lights and displays. Surrounding you will be larger-than-life flowers, fireflies, and more. New holiday animatronics transform the historic Tower Grove house, and even more photo ops are just a few of the things to look forward to. The Garden Glow is one of my favorites. The Garden Glow is open nightly, except on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day through January 3rd. You can plan your visit and learn more at mobot.org. I really love that. I think it's a beautiful sight to see. I also like that it goes past Christmas because I feel like up to Christmas we're so busy, so they give you a few days after Christmas that you can still check it out. One of the area's largest drive-through light shows is back this season. WonderLights Christmas brings worldwide technology Raceway to life with over 1 million LED lights, dancing Christmas trees, stars, candy canes, a tunnel of lights. It's all set to traditional and newer Christmas music played through your car stereo. WonderLights is open nightly from 10 p.m. through January 4th. You can find all the details at WonderLightsChristmas.com. Now, the holidays are weirdly wonderful at City Museum. The museum has been transformed into a winter wonderland of joy and delight with twinkling lights and festive larger-than-life displays. You can meet Santa in his workshop, share story time with Mrs. Claus, sing your heart out at holiday karaoke, catch the Holiday Harmony Circus, and more. You can even welcome in 2026 with a family-friendly New Year's Eve party. Weirdly Wonderful Holiday at City Museum runs through January 4th. For more information, go to citymuseum.org. And if you're visiting downtown, be sure to check out Citygarden. With thousands of holiday lights, stars, and ornaments, Citygarden is a festive holiday destination for all. The urban sculpture garden has been transformed into a winter wonderland with lights draping the sculptures and filling the trees, plus a nightly interactive light show that will keep the plaza lively throughout the winter months. Citygarden is always free and open to the public. The light display will be through February 16th. That gives you plenty of time to check it out. You can find more information, including their vendor schedule, at citygarden.stl.org. And as we head into the new year, St. Louis will be buzzing with excitement for the 2026 U.S. Figure Skating Championship. This event will determine which skaters will represent Team USA in the Winter Olympic Games. This is huge. Those are going to be in Italy. The event returns to St. Louis for the first time since 2006 and will crown champions in women's, men's, pairs, and ice dance. The championships will take place January 7th through 11th at the Enterprise Center. You can find a full schedule, tickets, and more at skatestlouis2026.com. Before I throw it to our awesome package here that we've got at Bissinger's, the adventure we went on, I do want to wish everybody a happy holidays. We thank you for commenting. I know that we do air the show on STL TV, but we also put it up on YouTube. It's an easier way to send to family and friends out of the state. And we're always reading those comments, checking our email. So Roy and Roger and Ray, we just like to say thank you for watching and commenting. We love it very much. Now, like I said, if you're looking for an awesome Christmas gift or you want to check out Bissinger's, this is like a behind-the-scenes store, something that's local right here in St. Louis. I got to cut the toffee. I sang Oompa Loompas to people a lot. Probably was very annoying. Definitely check this out. We went to Bissinger's and chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I've got Dan Abel Jr. with me here. We're at Bissinger's Chocolate Factory. Where are you gonna take us first?
We're gonna go everywhere.
We're gonna go everywhere?
Starting in the retail store, we're gonna go down in the production facility, wherever you wanna go.
All right, let's go check it out. We're having so much fun.
So this is English almond toffee that's getting ready to be poured onto the table. In fact, what we'll do is we'll walk right over here.
Okay.
We'll get a front row seat.
And is this all chocolate in these vats here?
These are 2 truffle centers. So like this is the ganache center to a raspberry truffle.
Oh.
And they're gonna go through the depositor tomorrow. So toffee is very hot. It's about 300 degrees. So this is the closest we're gonna wanna go.
Okay.
And this is all gonna happen in like 45 seconds. So the first thing that they're doing is they're taking the batch of toffee, they're pouring it, so it's a little bit of batch, but they've got to get it really thin, because it's a really thin batch of toffee. And then they're scraping it out of the kettle, and you're gonna see them smooth it out, and then actually cut it into rectangles.
So now he's cutting it.
And it's just enough to score it, because what will happen is as it cools down, then we just break each piece up by hand.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at it. It's perfectly little squares.
Yep. Thousands upon thousands of little squares. So then the final thing is it gets covered in chocolate, it's broken up in pieces, then it's gonna get covered in chocolate, and then we're actually topping it with nuts as well.
Rachel for you.
Over here, we're making chocolate turkeys for our own retail store and online, and chocolate Santa Clauses,
Right.
and Valentine's product, all at the same
All
time.
at the same time.
Yes.
Okay.
When people look at our production schedule, their head spins.
Well, I can only imagine, like, how do you even keep it all straight?
I know.
That's fantastic. So, what is happening down here?
So this is the shell of the truffle.
Okay.
And we made the shell of the truffle on the depositing line over there. Same way like we made the presents.
Okay.
We switched the mold out to have a round truffle ball mold. We're feeding them into the enrober, and the enrober is this perfect coating of chocolate. You can see the belt is shaking a little bit.
Yes.
We're shaking off the excess chocolate because we're trying to get that perfect chocolate to center ratio.
Oh, there they come. Oh, after they get coated in more chocolate. They're already chocolate, they get coated in more chocolate.
Yeah, so those have a really thin shell of chocolate, just enough so the center doesn't break, and then this is actually where it gets the majority of its chocolate
okay.
covering right now. And then she's loading up, she's getting her white chocolate and red chocolate ready for decoration, and then she's gonna decorate them all in real time.
Oh, and she does it by, oh, here she comes. Oh, that's so neat. So you're really doing that by hand. I just assumed that was a machine, and it's not.
You know, you can, but it's not as like artisanal. It's
Sure.
so machine made to me, and you know, when we say we hand make our product, we hand make our product. I don't want to have a machine in place if we're going to say so. We really want our branding and our marketing, to represent exactly how we make our confections. And to me, I think it gives the product soul. It gives it so much more
Well, yeah, because each
value
one
to
is
it.
like unique now in its own little way.
Yeah, and this one especially with 2 different styles of decoration on top.
Look at her go. But we have to talk to you for a second because
Yes.
you are a second-year chocolate.
Second generation
Second
chocolate.
generation
We just make up
chocolatier.
different titles
Okay.
because like we didn't want to be like a bank with 9 vice presidents, so we just come up with fun titles, and I
So
thought that was a fun one.
Chocolatier, that means, I guess, your father was in the chocolate business?
Yes, he started it.
He started it. Okay, so when you were a kid, you're like, man, when I grow up, I'm gonna work in chocolate too? Because it's
That was 100%.
I was
Like I
gonna
lived
say-
it, breathed it. Like this was where I wanted to be.
This is where you wanted to be.
To a fault. Like in the summertime, I'd want to go work, help my dad at the candy kitchen, and like sit there going like. One time, I remember this vividly. Like we were off school, and I wanted to go down and help my dad at the chocolate factory, and my mom's like, yeah, no problem. And then all of a sudden my dad came home. I'm like, why are you home? He's like, oh, surprise, we're going to Six Flags. And I started crying. And I didn't realize exactly what, I actually had more fun, of course, at Six Flags,
Sure.
but I was like, it ruined my dream for the day. So I'm the crazy
because you
six-year-old.
really wanted to go to the
Yes.
chocolate. Well,
Yep.
as a kid, did you just come in here and just run around eating chocolate? Because I feel like
Pretty
that's
much,
what I would want to do.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So when you took over, did you take over, or is he
Still
involved?
family owned, yeah.
Still family owned.
Yep.
Okay, so how long has it been family owned?
Since inception, 1981.
1981. Holy cow. Okay, that's cool. And it's right here in St. Louis's backyard, basically.
Yeah, right on the heart of the hill.
So it's chocolate, and Bissinger's. So
We acquired Bissinger's in 2019, so both brands came under one roof, and that's why we have a facility down the street as well. So we were able to split up the two companies with operations here and distribution there. But then the growth of both has been pretty strong in the last 5 years. So then this whole wing happened. We started building this in 2024 and moved in September.
wow.
And we're still moving in. Like we're.
I was gonna say you're
slowly
still
moving
getting it all together. And then you mentioned earlier that you've got Thanksgiving, you've got Christmas, and you've got Valentine's Day all coming off the line at the same time.
Same time, yeah.
And that is because some of those products are getting shipped out.
Yeah, so we sell about 3,000 retailers across the country, and those national accounts want the distribution cycle to handle a 300 store chain or 500 store chain could be a 6-week time for them, so they want the product in their distribution center early. And the good thing is with a Valentine's Day product, if we make it now for them, it may have a 5 or 6 month shelf life, so we're well within the window to have a really fresh product.
That was going to be my second question, because Valentine's Day getting shipped out in December,
Yep.
but it's got a shelf life that it'll
Absolutely.
last.
And then there are some items that we make that last, like chocolate covered strawberries, they last 2 days, and we will make them on the 13th of February. So Valentine's Day kind of rolls into while we're making Christmas production, while we're still making chocolate turkeys. But like, we run 8 production lines every day. Everything's a little bit different. So to me, if it's a Valentine's item or a Christmas item, it doesn't matter because everything's such small batch.
So obviously chocolate covered strawberries, that's a Valentine's Day staple. Well, what is your biggest holiday?
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
We think about Christmas 12 months of the year. I always say we just think Christmas is our concentration for 12 months of the year, and then everything else is just there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's chocolate covered Santas and presents and...
Yeah, and things like this. So like this is the Imperial collection that, we sell this all year round, but the majority of them we sell in December when people come into our storage. So we do a lot of seasonal items, but it's also the core items that sell
the
to an
most
extreme
at
at the holiday.
Christmas. And so at this location that we're at, people can come in and do like their personal shopping here.
Absolutely. And this is the only place that both brands are, because Chocolate has their own retail stores, Bissinger's has its own retail boutiques. But this is the one place where
you can get both of them. And so if you've got that person, because some people are very particular about where their chocolate comes from.
Oh yeah, and the brands are different, the chocolate's different, the recipes are different. I mean, the only thing in common is the ownership. So we really kept both identities and brands very separate. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Okay, let's continue on our merry way. I'm so excited.
This is the Christmas wrapping, so it goes in all of this machine. And then out comes...
Oh my gosh! Oh, how fun is it? Look, they go in there. I don't know where they come out of. Look how cool that is.
They drop out at the bottom.
Oh, they drop it into this box that's up by her leg there.
And then
there you
they
go.
load up a box and then they pack them up.
Well, what happened to these poor guys? They're home. Were they not good enough?
They can rewrap them.
Oh, okay.
That's just when the line starts up. There's always one or two.
So this is kind of like the I Love Lucy moment would happen here.
Yeah.
Because now people aren't doing it, the machine's doing it. Okay,
Thank God, because wrapping a little square is no fun.
I would imagine it's not a great time.
But we'll still be hand packing it, so there's still a lot of handwork involved.
That is so neat.
Isn't it?
Like I find this so fascinating. This is kind of a little Valentine's Day fun. So hearts are coming through. These are chocolate hearts?
These are the caramel hearts.
Caramel hearts.
Now we're adding the chocolate.
Okay.
And then not just sea salt, pink Himalayan salt.
Oh, I like pink Himalayan salt. Okay.
So I'm going to show you the trick here.
Okay.
It seems very easy until you start doing it. Because we want it, because everything's handmade, so you don't want to have too much salt.
Right,
this is like,
I saw these. These
this is
look
like
really
a
nice.
nursery rhyme. You don't want to have too much.
Not too
you
little.
don't want to have too little.
You have to adjust the minor items. Okay.
And then we like to start them like here because we
Okay.
don't want to actually get salt in the machine.
Sure.
Not as fun as it sounds.
So we're gonna wait for the hearts to come to us.
You gotta wait for your heart.
And those are just caramel? Little caramels?
Yeah, so that's caramel. So it's called starch casting. We form them and they sit in a bed of starch and it's the whole thing. It goes back like to the 1800s of how we form them. And then,
all right.
And then all the starch kind of just melts off. So fully chocolate. We're shaking off the excess chocolate.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm watching.
Here we
Okay.
go. So it's just, you kind of just pinch it.
Just pinch it. Just a
like
little
you're
bit.
holding on to it. You know, and the goal is like, it's like 4, I got 6. So with one little pinch, you should be able to get 6. Just the right amount.
Just the right amount.
Like a kernel of salt in every bite. Are you ready?
I am so ready for this. Okay, oompa loompa. Okay, you ready? No, this is hard.
Good. That's good. I
All
like
right,
it.
this is kind of harder than it looks, actually.
Yeah.
That was too much, wasn't it? Was that too much?
A little bit too much. A little bit too much. Not enough. We'll get it. We'll get it. See, it's getting better. It's getting better.
I'm trying not to
But
mess
look, they're
up.
all the way down here now. We started up here.
Oh no! Oh no! Alexis, do you do this all the time? Oh my gosh.
Gotta speed up. Gotta speed up.
Look, see, I feel like when I speed up, I get scared, and then look what I did to this guy. None of them are going to be right. Well, if you get a heart made by Angela, you will know. I'm gonna give this back to Alexis so she
We're
can
gonna let you pick.
show me how we're supposed to do it. Look at her, she just goes no problem. Oompa loompa doo-ba-dee-doo. I've got another riddle for you. Okay, I had a ton of fun touring, and did you notice I didn't mess up too bad? I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good over there. I do love always going behind the rope and getting that backstage secret tour. It is really cool to have Chocolate and Bissinger's right here. Definitely follow them. After you follow them, make sure you follow us. Drop me a line. Let me know where you want to see me, where you want me to go explore next. And don't forget to download the app so you can follow STL on the go. That's gonna do it for the Daily Mix, but I'll see you next time. Keep it right here on STL TV.